artist. I'm a graphic designer. I am chosen. I am the truth. I am deeply rooted. I am Monique Atkins, the founder and CEO of Deep Rooted Enterprises, LLC, which is broken up into two entities, a graphic design company by the name of DR Graphics and a clothing line by the name of Deeply Rooted 07 Clothing. I first discovered my entrepreneur spirit when I was in high school. I had a project in high school from economics class, and we had to come up with our own project. So by doing that, I ended up doing a cookie project, and my mom ended up showing me how to make cookies. And from then on, I made the cookies. Students were asking me to sell them, and I just didn't believe that they were really gonna buy them. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try it out. Kept asking. So the next day I brought cookies to school and everyone bought them. I sold them for 25 cents a cookie. And right after that, like that right there was my whole entrepreneur spirit, because I was learning to become an entrepreneur at this time. And while I was doing that, I was learning the supply and demand. I was learning the financial part of it. So actually, it being 25 cents a cookie, I was making $50 a week. And then I went back to, like any entrepreneur, you try to find more ways to make more money and also satisfy your customers. So I made a cookie that was like 50 cents a cookie. And right after the 50 cent a cookie, I was making $100 a week. And I also learned how to work within a team, because my sisters came on as my team, you know, but they were really in it for just the money, you know. So I was teaching them how to become entrepreneurs at the same time, and I just learned about customer service as well with that. You know, everything that falls under entrepreneurship, I was learning through that one experience in class, having that project. So that was the whole entrepreneur spirit. From then on, I expanded into so many other things. Well, my community actually inspires me. Just looking at Chicago being a problematic city, pretty much, I feel like, you know, the things that I do is to inspire others. I feel like I was the only one kind of fit for this. And it's to inspire the community globally. That's what Deep Rooted Enterprises stand on, is to inspire communities globally. So my inspiration is my community. The things that we have up and coming for Deeply Rooted is basically, a lot of great things actually. We have our summer and spring collection is coming up, and actually we're going to be in a fashion show on April 26th, and you guys are welcome to come and get the information to you. But basically, the spring and summer collection, so you're looking at polos, you're looking at tank tops, you're looking at more fitted clothes for the females. We're coming out with socks, actually partnering up with someone with socks, and we're actually coming out with bucket hats, the fitted trucker hats, and so just different things that people have been asking for, different things that we've been trying to tackle into. So by you guys supporting us and having our people or our customers supporting us as much as they do, we're able to tackle into all these other things and get this stuff done. We're actually working on varsity jackets with patches. You know, I'm actually wearing one of our varsity jackets that's like, it's hand painted, but we're working on our patches, getting patches with varsity jackets. So that's what we're working on for Deeply Rooted 07, and we also working on the children collection, which is called Adolescent, and not just adolescent, but it's add a lesson. So it's all about, you know, adding education and subtracting stupidity. And we want the children to be deeply rooted, but their stuff is not really going to be too deep. We want them to understand as well. So it's going to be things that tap into history, you know, educational things within their clothing. You can definitely expect the preppy look from cardigans to book bags. So we're working on book bags as well, and in the kids collection. So definitely look out for that. There's a lot to come. Deeply Rooted '07 was founded amongst the principles of bearing, struggle, and pain. Meaning, when you're struggling, it's painful, but at times you can bear it. So basically, overcoming the struggle is the message that we want to convey, to our customers, everyone that visit Deeply Rooted, period, or is a part of it. That came about because in the end of 2010, my mom passed from a massive heart attack, and that was the driving force for the clothing line itself. So with that being said, actually around that time, I thought of committing suicide, and that was hard, period. Because that was, first off, this whole situation was a struggle for me. If you ask me, what's my struggle, that was my struggle. Trying to, deal with that situation of the death of my mom. So, not saying I was on the edge getting ready to jump, but this was something that came across my mind. And I was a person that always said, how can people think of suicide? How can people commit suicide? That's crazy. And unless you deal with a situation, it's really, you don't know someone's struggle, and for me to even think like that, I thought it was crazy. So I knew God, and I had my sisters, and that was my way out of it, because they showed me that was that love and support. That's all I needed. And I feel like that's what a lot of people need, and I feel like a lot of people doesn't have that. So I want Deeply Rooted '07 to serve as a support system for disadvantaged and youth and families. So by saying that, and by wanting that, I have to be that motivation for someone. So therefore, our mission is to let you know you can overcome whatever struggle you're going through divinity. You can fight, just keep the faith, and keep pushing through whatever obstacles you're facing, because without faith, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, you have to overcome that struggle through divinity. No matter what, God will get you out of that. And you just need that support, and that's what we want to serve at. So all our clothing has that definition, and that mission, our mission is, don't ask the struggle what it did to you, ask what it has done for you. If I can leave you with anything, I have to leave you with our slogan, which was created by my sister, Regina Atkins. Don't ask the struggle what it did to you, ask what it has done for you.